Good day, ADU enthusiast. Derek, that ADU guy here, and I wanted to start this quick ADU walkthrough with respect given for those service members who gave all and their families on Memorial Day. Thank you so much for all that you've given for our country. It may not be perfect, but it's a great country, and I'm proud to be here. The ADU remodel is going to kick off today, so I was going to do a quick walkthrough and talk about what changes I'm going to make. So this floor, it's a 2 1/4 red oak floor that's about 25 years old, and the finish has been greatly worn. So I'm going to take all the finish down, I'm going to sand it and buff it and recoat the whole floor. I'm going to paint the walls. They're kind of an off-white, a little bit of a chalky finish. I'm going to paint the walls a satin off-white, kind of a cream, a color from Miller Paint called Whisper. Up in the lid of the ADU in both the bedroom and the great room here, I'm going to go with a bright white, a color called Kenny's White. So a bright white color from Miller Paint, and it'll really reflect the sunlight that is going to bounce off the floor and up onto the lid and reflect back down. These are oak cabinets, again, built in 1997. They're all solid hardwood, which is kind of nice, but it's a dated look. So I'm gonna scratch them up with some maybe 120 paper and then prime them, and then I'm gonna paint them. Either a kind of a light on-trend gray or a timeless white. The appliances in this ADU are in great shape. So as opposed to spending about $3,000 to replace them with stainless, I might just go with a white paint to bring those kind of up to date. The pulls on the cabinets after they're painted will get updated with brushed nickel. Again, of this era, it was kind of a gold. There's gold doorknobs and gold fixtures. So I'm going to update all the fixtures with a galvanized, and then touch up all the hardware with a polished nickel look, kind of a silver color. In the bedroom here, the floor will get refinished. I'm gonna leave the window trim. So the window trim is currently a 2 1/4 colonial wood, and the baseboard I'm gonna leave as well. It's a 3 1/4 colonial natural wood grain. And I could potentially pull it all off and paint it, or paint it in place, but I kind of like the craftsman style natural wood look. The walls in here are in really good shape, so I'm not going to touch the walls at all. I am going to go over the whole lid with a bright white, again, to kind of bring out all the light in the room and have it bounce back down to the floor. We're going to update the hardware. So these are lever locks that are brass, and I'll do a more modern silver knob. The ceiling fans I'm going to leave. There's 2 of these, and they're bright white. I think they're going to blend in nicely with the new lid. And that's about it. I think back here in the mechanical room, I'm going to take out this old gas dryer and take down this cabinet in the corner, and I'm going to create a little cabinet on the back wall with a stacked washer and dryer unit, and then kind of a funny design here. This 40-gallon upright gas hot water heater is kind of right in the middle of the room, so it's going to get moved over. I'll move the venting and kind of get another couple square feet in this room. And then out here there's a covered porch that has been really weathered. So this enclosed porch here, I've taken the windows out of it, and I'm gonna redo the floor in here and paint the whole thing. The doors are clear grain Douglas fir, 4-panel doors. They're in great shape, so I would never paint those. And up in the top of the vault here, there's some track lighting that was cool at the time, but that's going to come out, and I'll put in a couple of retro can lights. They're actually little surface mount pucks that look like a can light, and that's going to be about what I will do for this ADU remodel. It's probably going to take me a week or two, and probably spend less than $10,000. I guess the last thing I didn't mention here, which will be one of the bigger expenses, is I'm going to pull these Formica tops off. It's kind of a pink color, and I'll do a white granite. So there'll be a slab granite over on the back of the kitchen, and then I'll have a two-piece granite here. And then on this overhang of the bar, I'm going to do either a natural maple slab. I've got a friend that has an Alaskan mill, and he mills out slabs of live edge, or I'll do a butcher block piece here that will overhang out over these corbels. So that'll freshen everything up in here. I think just painting the cabinets and putting new countertops in and refinishing the floor is going to make a huge difference on this ADU remodel. So like and subscribe to my channel if it helps. But more than anything, I always just tell people to use the information that you're learning here to start planning your ADU today. You can reach out to me if you ever have any ADU questions. I literally talk about ADUs to people all over the country every day. So don't be afraid to comment or find me at thataduguy.com. Look forward to talking to you soon.